Yes, what's going on, people? It's your boy Neilante. You know the deal. And check this for all the people. This is the Ghana top, the old school one. I've got the new school one, but yeah. So I'm not supporting any other club. So just to clarify, anyone that watches this, yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, it's been a while. Um, but let me skip through some stuff because there's so much to go on. But the last games of the season, the Mo, Andy stuff, and what was the other one? Slot getting sacked, and then obviously Iriola. But I'm gonna update with some videos tomorrow. I think what's today? Thursday and Friday, so I can speak about each individual stuff. But let me just focus quickly on the last games of the end of the season now, which just to elaborate. So with the Chelsea game, which was 1-1, started off with the house on fire, a little bit of momentum, Gravenberch with a great goal, control, and then we lost our way. João Pedro, Cucurella was getting in behind, the old Jones, etc. right back situation, which is just getting just boring for me. But and we just kind of a bit lackadaisical. I think Sobosai had the chance in the second half to get a goal. Rio done as much as he could, then the booze when he came off was stunning, and we couldn't beat a team that has been in the mud and hadn't won a game, hadn't got a point for the last 4 to 5, 6 weeks, 6 weeks, and yeah, the boos were deafening, and the empty seats in the end were deafening for a while. We haven't had that for a while since, yeah, I think since Roy, Roy, Roy Hodgson. So yeah, that were a great 1-1, and you think, all right, point. No, I do Champions League qualification. She qualified, and you had Villa. Villa, a good team. Where Villa Park is always up and forth with you 2-2 of them last season. You thought, all right, we'll do this. But boy, oh boy, were we wrong. Mm-hmm. 1-0 Villa, you know, take the lead. Morgan, 2-0. Watkins, bang bang, and then McGinn with a curler. We had a good spirit in the first, in I think the first of 10 to 15 minutes. McAllister attacking, and just the same 4-0 all over the shop, and then 4-1, and then four, and then we won. Oh, sorry, 1-1. Sorry, apologies. Virgil equalised, and then 4-1, and then Virgil 4-2. We're just all over the place, defensively, mentally. Mac and Graham, I mean, it's right backs. From it's just what's the point? And then Watkins to come out damning, just a slap in the face to Liverpool FC Football Club, and it's like, oh, we knew what they were gonna do. High line, we'll be able to bypass them. Come on, like I said, and we'll get into something about Emery because I'm gonna mention something just to a certain someone because me, I will say names. Listen, I don't care. I ain't gonna hide behind. I think I'll say names and then we can discuss it or whatever. But anyway, so and then what's that? 12. Yeah, that's a 12th Premier League defeat in the season. We're champions, champions. Isaac was at the bench. Isaac didn't come on against Villa. So what we did, Wirtz was just, I don't know. Obviously, he had a little side injury. He's just been, yeah, he needs to step up next season. But anyway, and the last game, the Brentford game, you know. Robbo's leaving, Mo's leaving. The final game, the final game, the final game. Now, we started off well most periods. Brentford didn't do much in the first half. Salah was on fire, can't lie. Hit the post, and another chance was unlucky. Cody should have done better with a header when Allison made that great one save with Sade. And then finally got the break, in the second half, down the wing. I think it was Michael Graf, and Mo to the wing, great outside the foot cross, and Jones tapped in, which and his 92 assist, his second assist for Liverpool in the league. So clear, obviously, record of 93, I think. But yeah, and Mo was good. And then what I don't understand, Slot again, damning, taking the guy off 72 minutes because he's only one of Robbo as well. First half he was good, but he went great second half. Can't lie, he was busting a gut, and you take him off with 20 minutes to go. Come on, just let the guy just play to the final whistle. I mean, he's one of our better players, so I didn't understand that. Real was a little bit lackluster, I suppose. But again, he's young. He's young. And then lo and behold, what they do? Brentford score. Lackadaisical marking thief. Can I sleep? Both sleeping, watching him. Robbo needs to do better. I forgot who scored. Was it Sade? I think it was. It gets in the head. The Robbo sleeping. I mean, yeah, we just story season 1-1. Had a few chances here and there to win. Works came on. None of the subs. Joey came on. Nothing really much happened. I think one that Works should have done better, but and then they could have won it near the end. Brentford end. Yeah, a damp end to the season, a 1-1 draw. But the main thing is we qualify for the Champions League. So it's just a little bit of crumbs. And 12 defeats and 20 defeats in all competitions, our worst season ever. Can you imagine that? Defending champions. And we don't really deserve Champions League. And there it was. And yeah, that was the end of the season. And then obviously, the little presentations for Rob and Salah. It'd be nice for them. They just give him the mic. I don't understand that, to speak to the fans, because I know they were both itching to, which would have been nice. And then Slot was there, stumped in his cheek, in his chair. Some people saying that why didn't he speak, but now we know why, because obviously, with was it Reckoning? I probably got the pronunciation wrong. His coach was meant to come in, but he obviously didn't. And then lo and behold, till just the week just gone, sacked. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit surprised, because the way they were going and the way the sounds that Slot was saying that he was gonna stay and we are gonna get his assistant, which he wanted, and I was just prepared for it. But FSG, like I think probably maybe online, some of the online fans, media, but not just online, the home grounds, the moaning and players, and what Mo said as well, which I didn't like that. But some of the players influence, some of them no. It's just all come to head, and the way we performed, and there's no style, no pattern of play. We've lost our way, so they thought, oh, just sack him. But yeah, some people say it's too late. But again, what's done is done. You know, and he's there, and it's just a horrible, horrible season from us. And as much as Slot is to blame, I don't like some of our fan base that's saying, that it's all Slot's fault. No, no, no. If you understand the game, the players are just to blame as well. And again, and I've said it how many times on this show, that show, these players are not babies, they're adults. And yes, you need a manager for tactical assistance, but these players have got players are tactically aware to do certain things. If the manager tells them to press up and they're not pressing, is that the manager's fault or is that the player's fault? Come on, guys. Not everything we're privy to. So these players, a lot of these fans, let these players get away with, mass murder, you know, figure of speech, of course. But and we're gonna see now, because someone's gonna come in, and some of these players are gonna be exposed for what they are. Some of them, to be honest, and I think one of Slot's mistake was not rotating the squad, using the squad better, dropping certain players when they're off form. The only good thing he done was with Mo, who had a hissy fit, and he done what he did. So yeah, but so we move on, and I mean, again, it looks like it will take a. We'll talk about Areola, but I will mention that in a different video, and who I wanted. I'll mention that. So yeah, poor season from us. And yeah, we just move. We move. World Cup's coming soon, so I'm gonna look forward to that as a Ghanaian man, and see what happens. So yeah, big up everyone. All right, if you want to catch me on Liverpool 12th man. Also, you got Quasi Bold, you got Fozzy, you got Anfield Irishman. Please go to their channels, man. Great channels, man. Great for whether we agree, disagree. Great views. These guys they don't do the ITK stuff, but they keep it real. You know what I mean? Unlike certain others, but we move. But yeah. So I'll do a video tomorrow. I will talk about Andy and Mo. I'll talk about them and what they mean to the club and all that they've done. But yeah, I'm signing out. Peace.